My name is Sylvie Njobati and I will be taking you through this journey to experience the Nso cultural heritage at the Linden-Museum. The Nso fandom was founded by Ngonso, a princess from the Tika, in the late 14th century. Today, the Nso fandom is one of the most powerful fandoms in Cameroon. With our tradition deeply rooted in ancestral worship and rituals, objects play a vital role in the well-being of our community, empowering royalty and connecting us to our ancestors. So, all royal objects are sacred and cannot be seen and touched by just anyone, unless you are a notarized and authorized authority from the traditional cult. The Ntara is one of the most powerful heritages on the Nso land. It is the royal cap worn by the Fon on special occasions. The sacred cap is carefully crafted with white, blue, and red beads, with each bead telling the story of greatness, leadership, and honor. On the cap are symbols of the totems of the royal throne: 2 male lizards, 1 female lizard, and 2 snakes. These totems in the Nso culture incarnate the gods and secure the throne. The Ntara is used in the enthronement of the new ruler of the people, known in Lamso as the Fon. During the enthronement of the Fon and traditional rites, the Ntara transmits spiritual power from one Fon to another, hence creating that connection between the lost Fon and the new one. This permits communing with our ancestors. At death, the Fon is laid in state with the cap he was crowned with. However, when he is being lowered into the grave, the last act performed on him is that the royal cap is removed from his head, as well as the royal necklace from his neck, and he is called by his name, the name he bore as a prince before he was enthroned. Even with the Ntara, the Fon is powerless without his royal throne. The throne is the symbol of authority of the Fon. Like the cathedral, the Fon is enthroned and sits on the throne when he has to make decisions or pronouncements binding on the land. Any seat on which the Fon sits is believed to be sacred and is spiritually active. No ordinary Nso subject or even other Fons can sit on the throne of the Fon of Nso. Thrones that are no longer in use as seats by the reigning Fon are used during religious and cultural rituals, depending on the advice of the royal seer or the diviner. It is common to see the throne being carried around as part of the props in the caravan involved in performances of sacrifices on the land. So, at the ritual site, the Fon must sit on the throne before carrying out rites with his priests and priestesses. The disappearance of the royal cap, the throne, and other royal objects in 1902 severed the connection to our spirituality, and it is even echoed that this absence was the cause of the premature deaths of 2 Fons who ruled during this time. Our spirituality and our royalty continue to be challenged to date. For close to 30 years, Nso people had tried and failed to establish connections with the Germans to ensure the restitution of Nso royal objects. In 2021, during my work as an activist and the representative of the Fon, I initiated contact with Linden-Museum And by 2022, work was already ongoing to establish the meaning and circumstances of acquisition. In November 2022, the Fon der Nso and the royal team then visited the Linden-Museum, to further talks on restitution. We still await the result. We can no longer wait enough to have these back.